Thank you for coming once again to Victor's Bizarre Bootleg Adventures. This is me, Victor. May have different names such as Kernine, Drug of the West, Kirito, anything that you want to call me, but nothing negative. This is a series where we take a look at different bootleg knockoffs, ripoffs of different items from all over the world that seem to come here in this beloved jewel known as Belize. If you don't really know much about Belize, you can look it up. Very popular in a way with certain people. But anywho, since I don't, well, the topic today won't be about Belize yet. This week it'll be kind of like a follow up to last week's video where we actually, oops, sorry about that. Just a little bit fixing up. Anyway, yeah, follow up to last week's video where we look at different snack food items that recently came here in Belize, which are very new. I believe they're from the Born on Born Import Company. I've been hearing that about a little bit. It's not really widespread. Well, the news haven't been widespread as yet. But anyways, they bring some snack food from the Caribbean that seem to have striking resemblance to some North American brands. And this week's selection will be very similar to those said brands. Anyways, enough with this cringy intro. Let's look at the first item. I'm kind of excited about this. It's from the Holiday Company, and it's called Bigfoot. Yep, the giant-sized cheese snack. El snack de queso talagante gigante, 29 grams. Yeah, Holiday. Like mentioned, it does have the nutritional facts in English and Spanish. Ingredients like usual, which I kind of seems interesting. Vegetable oil, cornmeal, blah blah blah, food dye, the sodium granulate, deliciously unpronounced, salt, maltodextrin. Sounds healthy enough, and it's made by Holiday Snack Limited. 45 El Socorro Road, San Juan, Republic of Trinidad and Tobago. The Republic of Trinidad and Tobago, distributed in Jamaica, in Panama as well. And there it is in Spanish as well. But we're not going into that. Yeah, I guess these are like some fancy cheese feats, which I believe should be like a ripoff to a cheese body part. I'm not really sure. Not cheese poofs. I know. Well, I think of cheese poofs from South Park for some reason. But anyways, let's look at these crisps. Oof, strong as hell. Well, so far they look like claws on feet. Seems crunchy. Smells like pizza flavor for some reason. Yeah. Let's see how these taste like. Crunchy, fluffy, like a Cheetos puff. But for my Caribbean Central America taste, it's really good. But for other people like from North America, they might have mixed feelings about this. It does have cheese flavor, but very minimal. You got different flavor like black pepper, salt, and some other flavorings to it. In a way, I like it. Strangely, because sometimes snack foods from North America, which are like the knockoffs of the real one, don't really taste good. Decent, but not good. Especially when it comes to sodas. Next one is Tortillas nacho cheese from Holiday. Well, we are going through the whole spiel. This is from a Trinidad and Tobago company distributed in Central America, Caribbean. I'm guessing it's supposed to be like a Doritos knockoff, but with a more, yeah. I remember I ate these like a few weeks ago. just to try it out. And you can see it does have the iconic triangle Doritos look, but it has a lighter dust covering to it. I guess to spare it on the cheese, and then I guess they try to go with a more natural color because, to be frankly honest, at times Doritos does look kind of scary with those bright colors. But anyways, crispy because they're in date. Not bad. To be honest, not intensify of a cheese flavor. They always putting the salt flavor and other flavors in. But to be honest, this definitely need more of a of the cheese powder on it because they always act kind of stingy to it. Anyway, I guess that's it for step point. Well, one more flavor stuff. Dixie from the Bermudez company. This is the same company that actually made the cookies I'll be looking up after this. But they seem to make their own line of sandwich cookies, cheese flavor. I remember on the adverts around the city somewhere, they actually have the advert showing that there's also a cheese flavor, a peanut butter flavor, and also a guava flavor. And to be honest, I do not really like guava, and I despise peanut butter. So I went with the obvious choice, cheese. If you notice, they try to copy the Ritz. I think that it was Ritz that make like these cheese sandwiches, and I think if I could remember, yeah, I think Heber made their own with the cheese biscuit, cheese cracker, but they had the peanut butter in it. I'm not really sure about one of them, but you could see with these very crumbly, look more like Reese's Ritz. I mean, but the cheese they use, they don't really like here in the Caribbean and Central America, much better work. But we don't really go towards having the cheese look unnatural, like orange. We more go with either its natural color, which in this case is white. Because if you go in any store in Belize, regular store, not the big chain stores or big supermarket, most of the cheese would look kind of like this color. Even if it's no, we don't have cheddar. We have like Dutch and happy color cheese, which is like a gooey, soft cheese, and Gayagosa, something similar to it, but more with more depth in its flavor. But yeah, you can see we don't really go with artificial color in our cheese. We'd rather have it looking like this because we feel that it's more real and it's more healthy, I guess. Even though I know that the color that they use in cheddar cheese, for example, is from the same coloring that they use in card, but we feel more comfortable with this. But anyways, I'm kind of stalling a little bit. Wow. Okay. The thing is, the biscuit is really nice. It's too crumbly, and you could see if the camera could focus, there's a lot of air in the cracker here. There's a lot of depths on air in it. It's very airy and very crumbly. But the cheese, it actually tastes like the Gabico cheese I mentioned just now. Weird prediction. Crispy is indeed, of course. Very decent. Not much people favorite because I know people, especially me, like the crunchiness of the Ritz, especially the dense. This compared to this. Ow. We got I got another one, another biscuit. Be prepared for Domino. Ooh, Domino. I should take a picture of these. By the way, if anybody in the audience is actually watching this right now, please get a screenshot for this for me and send it over to me. Because I really want to post this online and I don't really want to go back watching these videos because I cringe at my own voice. Anyways, you can see this from the company Bermudez again, and you can see this is a direct ripoff of Oreos. Which, ironically, if you look back in the history of the cookie, Oreo is kind of like a ripoff of a other cookie named Hydrox. Hydrox almost existed for like almost 100 years till closed down in the late 1990s, early 2000. I never get a chance to ever try it. I always want to try it because they're like the OG Oreos, even before Oreos were Oreo. And you can see they try to take the design, they put their own frilly pattern with their logo. You can see that, yeah, basically the same thing. But usually with bootleg Oreos, they're not that good. But it might be different in this case. To be fair, they don't really taste like the actual Oreo, but the taste, the texture, the cream in it almost actually hit it on point. No, really, like it doesn't have the same texture, and it's more compressed than the original Oreo, but the taste, the texture, the mouth texture, the crunch, the cream, it actually almost mimics the actual Oreo. I'm actually surprised with this. And Oreo cereal are really expensive. I think a roll like with 12s like this actually costs $12 in the regular store, and those are the ones that are manufactured and shipped from Mexico. The real OG Oreo from North America would set you back like 10, 11, 12 Belizean dollars, and then not everybody will be able to afford it, and that would be more like a specialty treat. We even have Domino chocolate cream cookies. I always uh, imagine after this I'll be having dinner as well. Oh, a little bit browner than the last one. Actually, more brown. Cream, brown cream. Hey, boo. Have some. Eat and be fruitful, my friend. There you go. You deserve it for being my friend. Anyway, let's see how this tastes. There you go. Doesn't taste like this one, but it has a good texture, good taste, good mouthfeel. It's really good actually. Not disappointed at all. Last one from Bermuda. I remember I showed you the nibbles last week. Now one was for chocolate and the other one was chocolate chip. But this one, oh, my ultimate favorite, man. Rainbow chip. Rainbow chip. For those that are listening with headphones, wow. Same usual stuff from Bermudas, but remind me of the miniature M&M cookies that they usually sell. That they still sell up to even here, and some of the Keebler rainbow cookies. But I remember I love these. Crispy, crunchy, nice distribution of chocolate. So far, other than the snack food, which I kind of have mixed feelings about still, this sweet stuff actually tastes really good, especially the Dominoes, which right now will be my new favorite thing and will be replacing the Oreos in the future for me. I used to love Oreos, but these really take the cake. So, well, I guess that's basically your lot. We have Tortillas, we have Dixie, we have Domino, and we even have Bigfoots. Sorry, Pooh. Let me get you in here so you don't feel left out. Well, that's it. Thank you for watching Victor's Bizarre Bootleg Adventures. I hope you have an excellent week. A good time watching this. I just want to mention that week after next week, around the 8th of September, I'll be posting my video early. Posting a video early that week, meaning that same week We'll have Monday upload and we will have a Friday upload. Mean this doesn't mean I'll be doing two uploads every week. I'll be doing one upload earlier than usual because I'll be taking that time off between the 8th up until the 25th of September because this is the time of the year where many of us Belizeans celebrate the September celebration, which includes Carnival Expo, which is my favorite, the 10th of September, which is kind of like the Battle of St. George, which is Battle of St. George's Key. I'll explain that more in the other video, or if you are curious, you can look it up anytime. And we also have the 21st of September, which is our Independence Day. I won't be posting much videos then. I won't be posting much of these episodes, but I'll be updating you probably with videos of different events happening. Hopefully, I might do little interviews while I'm at the expo. But anyways, I just want to say thank you for watching this week's episode. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you have anything that you want to submit to us, to me, which is maybe art, you can submit your art. You can submit any food related or even toy related or any related like knockoff ripoffs that you want us to feature on the channel. We can discuss about it in any private messaging means. And that's basically it. So this is Victor Cole signing off.